I hope you're having a great day and I hope you had a great weekend. Well, today I want to talk about burns. Any of us can get burnt at home. Sometimes there could be hot oil that splatters on you while you're cooking, or your child or you could touch a hot vessel without knowing it's hot and get burnt. And of course, there are more severe burns, and it's so necessary for us to know simple natural remedies that we can have at home and we can use it immediately when we get this. A couple of days ago, I had a family whose young child had touched a burning kettle and was burnt all over the hand, and no matter which ambulance they called, there was no medical help at that point, and there were simple things that the mother could have done. So hence we're sharing that knowledge today. There are 4 kinds of burns. Your first degree burn is usually mild. You'll notice a little scarring, a little bit of redness, or maybe a slight swelling around the area. That's a mild burn. That's called a first degree burn. A second degree burn is a little bit different. You may have a blister. It's slightly deeper, it's whitish, and it gives the skin a very shiny kind of a look. Still can be treated at home. Of course, always seek medical attention after that. A third degree burn is when all the layers of your skin are burned. That is dangerous. It requires medical attention immediately. And a fourth degree burn is when all the layers of skin is burnt, and even your joints and your bones, they also are subject to burn. And these are medical emergencies and you need attention immediately. The first and second degree burn can be handled at home. We're going to share some of the remedies that you can use. But once you've got those remedies going for you, if you continue to have any symptoms or it's not healing really well, you should still seek medical attention. So number 1, cool water. A lot of people make the mistake of taking ice cubes or ice cold water and pouring it over the burn. We're talking only about a first and second degree burn right over here. When it's a third and fourth, you need to get medical attention immediately. Okay, so do not ever use ice cubes and never use ice water. You want to use just cool running water. So open the tap and keep the burn under cool running water for about 15 to 20 minutes. You can also use a cold compress. So you can take a cloth or a handkerchief and soak it in cool water, not cold water. Cool water, and then just apply it or hold that compression on the burn area and keep it there for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then keep doing this every 20 to 30 minutes. That's number 1. Number 2 is aloe vera. Aloe vera has been literally scientifically proven today for burns. And I think everyone who has kids at home or no kids at home should always have a first aid kit at home. Not just band-aids and medicines and antibiotic creams, but also things like aloe vera. Because aloe vera is highly anti-inflammatory, bacterial, and it also improves the circulation of blood. So just plain aloe vera gel, can be applied over the burn. If you have a plant, you slit the plant, cut the edges, and remove the green hard coating outside, and you get a sticky white gel inside. That can also be applied just in case you have the plant and you don't have the jar. But you should always have a jar of pure aloe vera gel at home, without any fragrances, with any perfumes in it, nothing. Plain aloe vera gel, because that can be used for burns immediately. Then we have raw honey. You should always have raw honey, even if you don't consume it. I know a lot of religious sects don't consume raw honey, but it doesn't mean you can't use it if you have a burn, because applying raw honey on the burn will also soothe it and help it get better. A lot of people, they keep a jar already mixed of raw honey and turmeric. You can have raw honey and you can have turmeric mixed with aloe vera gel. So a lot of people do this because you never know when someone's going to have a burn. So you take a jar and you fill it with aloe vera, a little bit of turmeric and honey, and you keep that gel. It lasts. You can keep it in the fridge. You can keep it outside of the fridge. And then you just apply it over the burn, and that helps it with soothing. When you have a burn, especially first degree and second degree, you want to avoid the sun until it heals completely. Do not have it exposed too much to the sun. Sometimes your second degree burn can form small blisters. And it's very tempting to pop these blisters. Only a little bit of water or moisture comes out of it, but don't do that. Your blister is a way of holding on to moisture and keeping it within. So it's extremely important for you to understand, do not pop the blisters. Potato peel is also very, very, very effective. So what you need to do is quickly boil a potato. And once you've got the first treatments in place, boil the potato, let it cool completely, and then peel off the skin. And the inside of the skin, which is white, is where you apply it. A lot of people actually put the potato peel over the wound, over the burn, and then they bandage it. Because the potato peel is very, very good at retaining the moisture. It is also antibacterial and anti-inflammatory. So these are things that you can immediately do if you have these burns. So look out Don't panic, classify first degree burn or a second degree burn. You can handle it at home and then you can see a doctor later, but immediately these are the things that you can do. Third degree burn, fourth degree burn, get the patient to the hospital immediately. It is absolutely important that you put them in a car, you have an air conditioner, roll up the glasses because you don't want infection. Because of all the burned skin, there's a lot of bacterial infection that can happen. Do not try to treat the third degree burns and the fourth degree burns on your own because all the layers of your skin are damaged. So you want to get the patient to the hospital immediately. These are things you can do. A lot of people also make the mistake. The same mother who called me up said, Luke, I immediately put coconut oil. Do not put oils on burns because the oils will trap the heat in. It's very important for the heat to move out. So don't put any oil on a burn. Oil can be used to treat the burn once it's healed, and if you have slight scarring, usually there's no scarring in a first degree burn. Second degree, there may be a light scar, which over time will slowly fade away. That's when you can use coconut oil and different oils, but never use it directly for a burn. So these are the simple things that you can do. Make a note of it, write it, put it on the fridge, because when there's an emergency, no one really thinks clearly. There are always simple things that you can do to help the patient with those burns. Have a great day, everyone, and have a great week going ahead. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.